self-checkout again. But is this building built on this building? Here. Cheers.
Last episode, we visited Florence, said hi to David, potentially found the best gelato in town, ordered from the ancient wine windows, and saw the first ever Gucci store. I can't believe we're finally visiting Scotland, the famous Highlands, and maybe I'll even find a Loch Ness monster. Who knows? Stranger things have happened. It's been on my bucket list forever after watching a bunch of TV series and movies played in Scotland, such as Harry Potter, Outlander, and a bunch of others. There's something about it that's just so mystical and magical. If you aren't familiar with the geography of this region, by the way, Scotland is at the top part of the UK. The land is connected to England and it has a bunch of islands, 790 actually. And I don't drink much anymore these days, but it's a whiskey paradise for those of you whiskey lovers. It has over 130 distilleries and this is definitely a must visit. This city is absolutely enchanting. It feels like stepping into a magical world straight out of a storybook or something. Speaking of magic, we stumbled upon this amazing whiskey bar and restaurant that serves over 270 different whiskeys. They're also famous for their traditional Scottish food. Since trying new things is on my New Year's resolution this year, I decided to be brave and order the Haggis tower. It's also Scotland's national dish. I was a little anxious to try it at first, to be honest, because of the unusual ingredients, which I normally don't eat, but I'll be open-minded to other traditions. The menu says it's made with the award-winning McSween's haggis with bashed nibs, which is turnips basically, mashed potatoes and whiskey sauce. Is traditionally made with sheep's pluck, minced with onion, oatmeal, spices and salt.
Scottish cider. Color looks amazing.
Upon taking the first bite, I was surprised by how well seasoned it is. It's actually quite a hearty and comforting dish. It has a savory, slightly peppery flavor, rich and meaty texture. There's also like a satisfying texture from the oatmeal.
I have to say this is really good.
After filling our bellies, we wandered through the city and it felt like we were transported back in time. Everywhere I turn, it just feels so magical, like I'm in a movie. Well, after all, J.K. Rowling got a huge amount of inspiration for the Harry Potter series during her time here in Edinburgh.
God, totally moved here. It's a Scott monument.
To be honest.
And speaking of magic, this clock tower is actually set 3 minutes ahead of time since 1902. This was done to ensure that travelers won't miss their trains departing from the nearby station. It's just one of those quirky things, you know, that adds to the city's charm. It's just like little tiny things like these. So it does have an exception on a New Year's Eve though, when the clock runs on time for the city's celebration. So today it's part of the Roccoforte Hotels group, and I read that J.K. Rowling stayed at the Balmoral while writing parts of the Harry Potter series. shows how hilly it looks, right? It does make sense that the castle is like all the way up there on a cliff. And they have a bridge actually coming in, look. I can totally imagine tons of movies being filmed here because it's so pretty. And it's so, like, the buildings are so old. I really have never seen anything like it. And it's also so hilly. Like, there are a bunch of just buildings on top and bottom of hills. It's like really many different layers of buildings, and it's just wonderful. It's really beautiful. Look at this. There's also Victoria Street, which is the inspiration for Diagon Alley, the magical shopping street in the Wizarding World. Yeah. These are proper fish and chips. I need this t-shirt in my life. This is so cute. Nimbus 2000! And it's funny how they have so many layers, right? They have like a proper street out there. And then there's like buildings on that street.
Yeah. Building on the street on a building on the street. Right?
Yeah.
Same, right?
But is this building built on this building?
Yeah. No, it's in front. It's
Right? That's so trippy. And just the entire atmosphere of Edinburgh is so magical, with tons of hidden alleyways, ancient buildings. There's constantly a sense of mystery here. And I got quite a bit of workout just walking around Edinburgh. It's seriously hilly. It's actually because of some ancient volcanoes that erupted 400 million years ago that hardened lava that formed the city's hilly terrain. And it's actually a great workout walking around here, but I ate a lot as well, so I really actually need the walking. Look at this building. Why are you circling me? Tesco Express right now, and I have a list of things I would like to try. Just basically some local Scottish snacks. This one.
Oh god. Nope, I don't think I can do it.
Roast beef and horseradish flavor. Okay, let's do it. Oh, this is so cute. It's such a good portion.
I got all the travel portions. I don't know what you did.
They sell their wine chilled. Chilled and ready to drink.
That was in the bag. We didn't do it.
No, I have a bag.
Yeah?
Yeah. Let's not do self-checkout again because we suck at it. We completely messed it up. I love it here.
Let's come back when it's warmer though.
Before we call it a night, there's this place called the Magic Potions Tavern, and it's the coolest bar. You can join the potion making experience, which is basically an interactive cocktail making class. They have spell sheets with instructions for you to follow, and the potions, aka cocktail, may bubble, smoke, or have other magical experience. It's actually pretty cool. But since we have to wake up quite early for our tour tomorrow, we just went for the butterbeer. Well, not just went for the butterbeer, because it was actually really good.
Butterbeer. Cheers.
It reminded me of root beer, to be honest, like root beer float. The ones that I used to drink at A&W back in the days. So I really liked it. Anyways, this is just the beginning of the Scottish adventure. Next week, we'll head to the famous Highlands where we'll see the Kelpies, the Harricoos, and drive through the famous James Bond Road from Skyfall at Glencoe, and maybe even find Nessie, the Loch Ness monster. So click on that like and subscribe button to join us for the next part of the Scotland journey. Thank you for hanging with us today. See you next week. Bye.